shit. Oh god, it's gonna fucking kill me.
Have you ever seen a whole lizard or two pieces of lizard with red scabies all over their body walking around the floor of the house? Or the upper half piece of a dead teenage girl being seen with a beating heart and she was easily carried in a suitcase? Or people eating live rats? All of these are possible when a monster is involved. We all see that in this film. So, without further ado, let's dive deeper into the film Badland Hunters. At the beginning of the film, we see red scabies lizards crawling across the floor and climbing over a dead body. After that, we see the monster scientist Dr. Jeong-eui standing with a microscope in his hand, and we understand that Dr. Yang killed him. Then Dr. Yang goes to his sick daughter Yeon-soo and says, "You will get well." At that time, the police knocked on the door and started trying to open it. Seeing this, the doctor tried to give a serum to the girl, and meanwhile the police broke the door and came in. They interrupt Dr. Yang and shoot him as he doesn't listen to them. You know, many terrible earthquakes have hit the earth over the years. At this time, we can see the same terrible earthquake hit and Seoul's infrastructure was destroyed and all civic facilities were shut down. After the earthquake, Seoul became a devastated city with a total shortage of fresh water. Then, we see Nam-san fighting with a group of thugs in the bus district to protect Han Soo-na from them. Seeing a bottle of fresh water with him, Nam-san asks where he got it. Then we find out that there is an apartment still standing in Seoul where fresh water is available.
This is the clean water that our children drink.
Then, a teacher tells Han Soo-na and her grandmother about a safe haven where fresh water and enough food are stored. The grandmother agrees to go there, thinking about her granddaughter's future. Meanwhile, Nam-san and his friend Choi Ji-won also agree. The teacher and his group just picked up Han Soo-na and killed Grandma and Grandpa. While killing Grandma and Grandpa, Nam-san and his friend Choi Ji-won come there. There, we see that the people in the teacher's group are actually all monsters.
What's with these freaks?
Here, Lee Yoon-ho, an Air Force sergeant, comes there and helps Nam-san and his friend kill the monsters. They bury Grandma with stones. Sergeant Lee Yoon-ho tells them that after the earthquake, when they were patrolling in the sky, they found that an apartment had not crumbled down. We go there for surveillance with our team. While we were working there, Dr. Yang came with a suitcase. He is the only doctor who survived the tragedy. But one day, I realized that the doctor was turning all of our team into monsters.
Why did you kill him?
Look.
Sergeant seeks Nam-san's help in rescuing residents and his team members from this apartment. Nam-san then goes to Spallin to find out the apartment's location from Tiger. But as the Tigers didn't agree there, we saw massive fights with the Tiger team. Nam-san, played by Ma Dong-seok, acting in the action scenes is top-notch and will impress anyone. Meanwhile, we see the young teenage girls in the apartment building being separated from their parents and taken to the 8th floor to implement hidden agendas by administering the serum. And parents are working in water purification. Meanwhile, Tiger told Nam-san that they used to supply people to the apartment instead of drinking water and arms. Tiger also said that they now only have to provide children there as they demand. Here we see the Master Sergeant eating a live mouse. We realize that he became a monster after taking the doctor's serum. On the other hand, the teacher is teaching the young girls in the class about why they need to change metabolism.
Our metabolism will improve through Dr. Yang's research, and eventually, mankind will finally be given a body.
And we understand that these are actually workshops to turn everyone into monsters. Everyone in the classroom is told to drink electrolyte water, but because of her suspicions, Han Soo-na does not drink it. When the night gets dark, Han Soo-na sneaks into the doctor's laboratory room to see what's going on here. At that time, Ju-ye's parents are there with the doctor to see their daughter. Dr. Yang shows his half-a-piece dead daughter along with her beating heart to Shu-yu's parents. Then, after Ju died, Dr. Yang and his men killed Ju-ye's parents. Han-suna realizes what's really going on here after seeing everything for herself, but Dr. Yang caught Han in that room. We then see Nam-san arrive very close to the apartment building with his convoy, and Dr. Yang handcuffs Han-suna to the medical bed in his laboratory and cut the side of his throat with a knife. Meanwhile, Nam-san and his team break through the gate and enter the apartment building with a military truck. Then, there was a massive fight between Nam and his team and the Master Sergeant team, including the imprisoned zombie. Dr. Yang, the monster, then injects the serum taken from Han-suna's throat into her body and kept saying that he is successful. Han-suna tells him that she didn't even drink a drop of the electrolyte water. Hearing this, Dr. Yang gets angry and goes to kill Han-suna with a knife. Just then, there came Choi Ji-won behind the teacher with a gun. Dr. Yang asks Choi Ji-won to throw away the gun and otherwise threatens to kill Han-suna. Choi Ji-won was forced to drop the gun and slip into Dr. Yang's arms. Dr. Yang, realizing the danger, asks the teacher and another sergeant to pack her daughter into the suitcase. On the other hand, Nam-san killed the master sergeant. And everyone in the apartment came out to the courtyard. When the Dr. Yang goes out, Nam-san reaches there. Meanwhile, the doctor threw a bomb on the teacher and ran away from there. Han-suna survives in Choi Ji-won's wisdom. When Dr. Yang comes downstairs, all the parents ask him where their children are. They beat Dr. Yang and break all his serum vials. This enrages the monster Dr. Yang, and he starts killing everyone with the gun that is next to him. After firing the weapon, Dr. Yang found that the bullet had also hit the suitcase where his daughter was kept. Fluid is coming out from there. After opening the suitcase, Dr. Yang found that the girl's body was also shot. He apologized to his daughter. Then Nam-san came there and killed the monster, Dr. Yang. And thus ends the story of a terrible monster, Dr. Yang. The movie has an IMDb rating of 5.9. It brings us great joy to have you accompany us on this storytelling journey thus far. We sincerely hope you will join us for the next captivating chapter. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. It inspires us greatly. Take care!